Halloween decor on.
Well, you left it on overnight. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome to this week's episode. Today we realized very late we only have 8 days left until we get kicked out of this place. Luckily, everything is clear to close with the lender. The buyer is all squared away and ready. So yeah, we realized we have a little over a week now to get everything done. Trailer's parked out front. We have a ton of stuff in there that Chanelle was so kind to purchase off Amazon for us. We want to go ahead and set up the outside of the RV so we can get things done.
I'm free, can't nobody take me here and now.
I've learned with these leveling jacks, unless you have one of those big fifth wheels, we were just talking about this, these are not meant to level your rig. It's just enough to where you just get a little bit of pressure to relieve that bouncing on that corner, and that's it. You're not going to want to over torque these. They're not designed for that. Good job, babe. Can I get you a different chair?
No.
How about you sit up here on this chair? Up here. Come sit up here.
No, you take that with you.
Yeah, take it with you and come sit up here. Come sit with us. Still right.
Right?
Yeah. I have sensitive eyes. Anyways, welcome.
Hello.
This is the third installment of the series. Still trying to get better at these interviews, but we're working on it. We're working on the audio quality too, so hopefully this will be one of the last episodes with somewhat terrible audio quality. So welcome, as you just saw, we're setting up for kind of the final stretch, the final push of home getting sold and moving everything into the RV. It's a beautiful day out. It's going to be about 79 degrees today, but got the awning out and it's time to move some final boxes in and get some things done. What are we installing as far as your stuff today? What do we have in there?
I'm really just getting everything organized. I'm not going to do any decorating until the very end. So I will be organizing my clothes. Brian will be installing some storage shelves underneath our bed.
All right, so we got pretty much everything screwed in on the underside. Peel this up. It's extended and bracketed in. Have a few more struts that I need to do vertically for the feet, but otherwise we are extended.
We have a California king bed, and that has made it a little trickier as far as fitting it in our room and how to make that work. So we'll show you what we're doing to compensate for the length needed. And it actually kind of worked in our favor, so not mad about it. As far as my Amazon haul that I got, I have a curtain, I have some RV clips I'm going to sew onto the curtain and then replace the curtain around the kids' bunk beds. We have a new rug to lay out, so we'll see how that fits and make sure that looks good. We have some Tupperware that is collapsible, so that'll be awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely be taking out some of the Tupperware that we originally decided to pack with us and replace it with that. I got some more pillows because the pillow covers you order off of Amazon, it says it fits a certain size pillow, and that's correct, it does fit it, but very loosely, so I like to double stuff my pillows just to make them fluffier. When it comes to the Amazon pillow covers, I think they're 8 by 10, but I can confirm that for you a little bit later. And then, oh boy, I don't even know at this point.
You'll
I've done
see.
so much shopping.
We're gonna try to get as much of the installation of all these goodies on film as possible, and then we'll have, once we actually get back to the computer, we'll put the links for everything in this video. Everything you'll see in this video, links will be down below. We did want to talk about a few things that have happened over the past 2 or 3 weeks. I was trying to edit a video together and nothing really made sense because nothing had context, because we just filmed everything that we saw in front of us and didn't really have a segue to it. So I wanted to take some time here and kind of explain what was going on and some of the footage that we have that we haven't quite learned how to segue into yet. So that's what my notes are for. The first videos you're going to see right now are going to be from our Kremlin trip that we took 3 weeks, so over a month ago now. So this was over a month ago, but again, like I said, we didn't really have a way to introduce this footage, so I wanted to explain it now. We took my mom out to Kremlin and we visited the river for a little while, and I got a little bit of footage out there, but not as much as I wanted, and still getting used to filming everything.
We have tons of the Airbnb.
We do have a lot of the Airbnb, which was nice, but no AC. A lot of the footage from the river is in vertical, so that's from our phones, because we were still learning, like I said. So you'll see.
We really just needed a lanyard for the camera, and we didn't have one in the moment, and we were kind of too terrified to
It'll get better.
take it in the water with us.
So here it is. A lot of the Kremlin footage you'll see right now. One thing that's kind of cool, or I want to talk about this place too. We're in Kremlin right now, and this is kind of where it all started, more or less. We were up here with Chanelle's family, and we were this was kind of like the area. We were out in nature and realized that we're getting so much more out of this area right here, the river that we're about to go on, and being next to family, and just everything that goes along with this environment over the house. So it's kind of interesting to see that we're back here, and you'll kind of get to see everything that we experienced, to have that moment of, oh my God, this is what we want to do with our life. Alright, so there it is. I hope you liked the Kremlin footage that we put together. Again, just kind of sporadically. Figure this out. And then the next thing on my handy dandy list of notes is I wanted to explain to you guys, we did buy the trailer and you guys saw me bring that trailer home, but we didn't really explain how we came to this trailer, the process of it, and seeing when we actually bought it. So I wanted to take that time a little bit to explain how we came to the conclusion of this trailer and what else we looked at, and how we decided on that.
Choosing a trailer was kind of a shorter process for us than I expected. Do we even just want to tell everyone what trailer we got?
Oh yeah, so that would probably help. So we ended up settling on the 2018 Highland Ridge Open Range Ultralight, model 2802BH. Yeah.
For us, we decided to buy a trailer mid-corona, and at that point, no one's really been able to travel much, and if they are traveling, they're not really wanting to travel via airplane. So trailers are kind of in a high demand right now.
Oh yeah.
So kind of like the housing market when we bought our house, it was like if you want it and you like it, you put your name on it right then and there.
Right.
So that's what kind of happened with us, and to be honest, I'm not upset about it. I'm really happy with our trailer. I think it's the perfect fit for us. It's the perfect price point. It's got everything that we were looking for the most part. The only thing that I wish we had, which I'm not mad that we don't, But it would probably make it a lot easier as if the kids had their own bunk house with an actual door. Because currently we have the curtain, which I'll be replacing hopefully today. It's just not the same as having a door with their own little space. But that's okay. I'm happy with our decision, and after a year, if this is the life for us, we'll move on to a fifth wheel with that big bunkhouse, and we'll go from there.
That's a good segue actually for what went through my head when we were buying this trailer is I've never towed anything this big, even the small 20-foot travel trailer. I've never towed anything this big, nor did I want to get into something that I couldn't handle and we didn't want to go anywhere with. So we looked at a lot of fifth wheels that had those big bunkhouses, and it was hard, and I guess part of this process that we expected was downsizing everything, and having to make those sacrifices for the lifestyle that we wanted to live. So we looked at a lot of really nice fifth wheels and the big dually trucks, and we definitely had to eliminate all those kind of luxuries that we didn't necessarily need but we wanted. And that was a nice learning experience for us, just to understand that we didn't actually need those things, and we can live together happy as a family without them. At least that's what we think for now. So
yeah. We will be getting a new camera soon, and that means a better mic. And we're super stoked on that because some of the feedback we got is, hey,
your audio quality is not good.
Y'all need a better mic.
Yeah, so we're working on that. I promise this will be one of the last ones with kind of ambient noise and all that stuff, so bear with us. One thing we will be doing in the future, in the next few episodes, we're going to be installing a really rad... do that finger again. In one of the next episodes, we're going to be installing a really rad battery system. We're going to be doing, I think, 4 lithium-ion batteries in the front, as well as a solar system on the truck, so we'll bring you along for that. Okay, so that was it for explaining our wants and needs for the trailer purchase. We're going to take you guys inside the garage. This is a Makayla. The real big thing that's looming on our mind right now is we have 8 days left to pack everything, so we want to take you guys inside the mess of a garage that we have, explain what's going on with like the storage and where we're putting things, why we're putting things there, and how long we're going to kind of look at that for. And so we'll see you guys inside the garage.
Yeah.
Sit. Good boy. Okay, so welcome into this mess of a garage that is our project over the next few days.
Which never looked like this ever before.
It used to look really nice.
It was super nice, and actually the crazy part is it was its nicest about 3 weeks prior to our decision.
Yeah, I would say so. Everything was super nice. Like everything was at the peak of its niceness as we left the house, or not as we left the house, but as we decided to sell the house, and I think that aided to everyone's confusion.
Oh yeah.
Like, why did you just spend so much time and money and effort, all this stuff going into making your house look beautiful if you're just going to sell it in a few weeks? So
our family was very confused.
Yeah, but this is kind of where everything ended up for right now. And there's a few small things inside the kids' beds, our like guest bed that we're still sleeping on right now, and just some small, not small, but large, easy to move things are still inside. But everything else, as far as our personal belongings, are on these walls behind us, on these shelves. So this is kind of our project, and you're gonna see right now. That was the beginning of this whole catastrophe, that we have a lot of stuff in a storage locker right now. We'll keep filling that up as much as we can, and we think it'll all fit. But
yeah, we got a 10 by 10 storage locker, and at first we were like, oh my gosh, is this even going to be enough room?
it's 20 feet tall.
Yeah, that changed things. So, especially with Brian's capability of being 6'5" and being able to stack things super high up and be able to reach them without a ladder. Also, thanks to our awesome friends who housed some of our stuff, we basically just like let them use them, and then once we decide whether we're going to continue this lifestyle, or if we're going to go back to brick and mortar. We'll decide whether we take those back or not. You know, if something gets damaged or ruined, life happens, and we'll move on.
Shout out to Eric, by the way, and Hannah.
And Hannah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hannah is probably the decision maker there. So shout out to Hannah for letting your husband let me store a lot of my tools there. I appreciate you. So come along and see how we decide to organize everything. We'll see you guys inside the trailer. All right, we'll see you guys inside the RV. Let's go.
You have to redo that over again.